Now there's two types of culture as I understand them. There's little culture, which is your company versus your users and how they do things and how they think of things and what they call things, right? Their expectations for how they get around your sites, apps, experiences, how they navigate your services. And then there's big culture, which is national culture, which is, date formats, time formats, obviously language and the way that words are used in one market or locale over another. But then there's also other factors of cultural sensitivities and how the UX strategy should be from locale to locale. So welcome to the Cross-Cultural Design Workshop. I'm Frank Spillers, and for many years I've been working on localization UX. So one of the biggest problems is that localization is seen as a translation activity. Sometimes UX people are not even involved. So in very mature organizations that understand the importance of connecting with users across big culture and little culture, that UX becomes part of the localization effort. So I call it localization UX, or cross-cultural design. Now, right now, for example, in the United States and in many other countries, there's an effort to try and bridge the gap between the cultures that design software and the cultures that consume them. And I'm talking about inclusive design and reaching underrepresented users. So that's a form of cross-cultural design. Even if you don't do global, like your product doesn't have a global footprint yet, or it's limited, or you're semi-translating, you still have to cross the barrier of your company versus your users' world and that cross-cultural picture. So in this workshop, we're going to go into cross-cultural design and what it takes to do good cross-cultural design. We're going to understand localization from a UX perspective. We're going to talk about global user research and the need for a localization perspective when you're creating personas, when you're building layouts, when you're strategizing over what the product or service or experience should be as appropriate to that locale so that you have maximum adoption and maximum penetration into that market and long-term sustenance or sustainability within the audience that you're dealing with. So this workshop goes into cross-cultural design, and I hope to see you there.